In January, I got hit up for probably the strangest DJ gig I've done in a long time. A Mountain Dew themed Baja Blast DJ party in Tokyo, Japan. Yes, Tokyo, Japan, the place where I live. Place Japan, you know that place, it's in Japan. We are so back, gamers. How you doing? I'm James Landino. For those who don't know, for over 2 decades, I've been writing music for video games, anime, visual media, VTubers, JTubers, YouTubers, all YouTubers. I write music for all of you. You guys are tubers, just like me. I'm also a tuber. I am also a performing DJ, playing around the world, in America, hopefully South America, in Japan, more places in Japan, all around the world. I worked on projects such as Omega Strikers, Ruby, Citus 2, Tunithm, Osu, No Straight Roads, a lot of projects and many more to come I'll share with you later. So today I'm gonna talk about the party that I did recently in January. Baja Blast was the name of the event based on the popular Mountain Dew drink, Baja Blast. For those of you who don't know what Baja Blast is, to my light understanding, Baja Blast is a drink that was made exclusively for Taco Bell. It was a collaboration with the Mountain Dew brand and Taco Bell. And this drink is apparently really good. I have admittedly only been to Taco Bell like twice in my life. And why was this the event, Baja Blast? It's because my friend Alvin, he loves Baja Blast. When I say he loves it, I mean he loves it. He only tweets about Baja Blast. Literally to the point where he has collected hundreds of cans. He's gotten concentrate syrup from Canada flown to him because you can't get Baja Blast in Japan. So he's like, guys, I'm gonna throw the coolest party ever where every Japanese person can try the coolest soda in America. And so as part of this event of celebrating this drink and giving Japanese people this cultural exchange, if you will, he invited some of his friends who are also DJs, myself included. As the title of the event suggests, Baja Blast. If you are familiar with the dance culture, it's actually an acronym for B2B, which in our world means back to back. And I'll lightly explain that later on and maybe another video more in detail, but basically it's me and another DJ together the same set. For my set, it was myself and my other friend, Asuzora, who is an incredibly amazing music producer. We worked together on this show together, and I was really excited about that because I love back-to-back sets. So in my last video about Sonic Expo, I had mentioned how almost all of my shows are completely improvised. I have no idea what I'm doing. And with a back-to-back set, that's basically like a requirement because the whole point of a back-to-back set, a B2B, is I play one song or 2 songs, and then they play one song. But we have no idea what songs we're gonna play, so we have literally no choice but to improvise. Asuzora is an amazing producer, had told me that they had never DJed like that before, because a lot of DJs do plan some level, and that's perfectly fine. We can plan things out. If you plan out, do you wanna improvise a date or plan out a date? You know the answer to that question. I don't know what I'm doing. Just kidding, I don't go on dates. Haha, I don't do that, because all I do is write music, and that's what musicians do. So he had told me he does not have experience doing improvised sets like that. No problem, I have a DJ deck right over there. That coffee table is not a coffee table in that lovely blue lighting. That right there is actually my DJ equipment servicing as a coffee table. And when I moved here, I never had a coffee table, but I was like, well, I do have DJ decks. This is actually my coffee table. It is the casing of my CDJs. Nothing like a little bit of water on top of my electronics. Great idea, guys. All right, look at you. I haven't touched you in a hot minute. This is so dusty. Good job, me. I'm taking great care of my nice electronics. Just like a real DJ would, right guys? So I told him not to worry, come over, we'll DJ here. A little sound through the walls of sub bass. Won't bother my neighbors. Don't worry, just trust me, bro. Don't tell them my neighbors that it's me. I make the loud noise. I was really excited about this because I love B2Bs, especially when they're with my friends. Good morning. Just finished up my first meeting and now I'm gonna get ready for Asuzora to come over and we're gonna prep our DJ set together for Baja Blast. And I'm really excited about this because B2Bs, as we call them back-to-backs, are a lot of fun because that's when you get to have a show that's not just yourself, it's with someone else. And you're often DJing and improvising on the fly. So this is, for me, there's a lot less pressure and stress because there's someone else next to me instead of me having to drive the whole show together. I'm really looking forward to this. So Asuzora comes over to my place. We practice. We probably practice for like 4, 5, 6 hours together. So that goes well. So this event takes place in Akihabara, which is a area of Tokyo that I feel like when a Westerner is like, I want to go to Japan, I want to check out Akihabara, that's usually where they go. There's Shibuya, there's Akihabara, and then that's it. That's their idea of Japan in a nutshell. I'm kidding, maybe, I hope. Before I leave for my event, I want to show you guys what kind of stuff I typically need when I'm going to go perform a show as a touring DJ. Probably the most important thing, I would say, of anything else, in theory, is laptop, because this is where all the music is sourced from, right? You can DJ from a laptop. That's pretty common among most performers as DJs. But for me, and the setup that we have, I prefer a USB. This is where I put all the music on, and then when I rock up to the club, the venue, I literally just slot this USB in, pop it right in, and I can start DJing. So Asusora has their USB, and I have my USB. We pop them both in, and then we just start DJing and improvising on the fly. If you lose this, technically you can still do the show if you have this. However, I'm a professional. I've done this too long, but do you have another USB? And the answer is yes. So I have 2 USBs, in fact, a third one in my backpack, just in case. Especially weird thing that happens with DJs, during a show, you may be enjoying your time, you know, having fun, getting your vibe on, and then all of a sudden the music stops. What can happen on stages, DJs can deal with a problem called emergency loop. And emergency loop basically corrupts your USB and it's rendered useless for the rest of the show. That's why you need several USBs, because I've done too many shows where I only brought one USB, it gets corrupted mid-show, and then I literally have to look at the promoter to be like, I can't do the show anymore, my USB's corrupted. And then you look unprofessional, the show vibe gets killed, someone's gotta step in last minute. It's just bad all around. You do not want to do that. Always have many USBs. Probably the next most important thing, headphones. I technically don't need headphones, but it obviously helps a lot. We use headphones when we're playing one song, we gotta check and make sure the next song that we're gonna consider works. There are so many times on the fly when I'm DJing when I'm like, oh yeah, this song is lit. I think this will go well with the next song. And then I check it, I'm like, not the vibe, out, let's not do that. And I have to find another song. But headphones are basically our safety measure to make sure everything is good before you, the audience, actually hears it. Now, the little things we don't think about. Towels. This is kind of obvious maybe if you're a performer. I get sweaty gross on stage. No one wants to be around a sweaty gross person after they get off stage. Of course, things like waters, which I'll get the venue, but you'd be surprised, a lot of venues do not immediately give you water. So I'm probably gonna get water at the Combini, or I'm gonna get water at the venue, something to make sure that I will stay hydrated. Things we also don't think about. Another t-shirt. I've got like 20 black t-shirts. If I ever show you my wardrobe someday, you're gonna see like 20 black shirts, all the same cut, all the same tight fit. Listen, I got a style, I'm gonna stick with it. So a spare black shirt, very important. And you know what, real talk, real talk, extra pair of boxers. Same logic. It's gonna get gross everywhere, including places you don't think about. That's the baseline of stuff that you need for a show in order to be a DJ, to make sure you're prepared for anything, you know, outside of some specific situations or specific circumstances, you're ready to rock. You can rock up with just this. A lot of DJs I know, if you know they're a DJ, if they're just walking around, you know, with doing their thing, and then they're in their pocket or on their keychains, they got one of these boys. If the show keeps going after doors close and people still want to party, a lot of DJs are carrying these boys just in case. There's always that little chance, right? I personally don't like to do it, but I know many DJs that do. If you just want to be a DJ, just ready for anything in the world, ready to tear the house down with what you think are the best songs, you're gonna want one of these boys, carry it around, have a cool little keychain just so you let the world know you're a damn nerd. Damn right I'm a nerd. Look at this boy, look at that little C-stick, hell yeah. Let's go, Melee. I love my shit. So I get ready. It's really easy to get ready. At this point, I go to the club. For those who don't know, Mogra is a really cool special club located Akihabara, short for Akiba. I am on my way to get Baja Blasted. Walking to the station now. Let's get going. I'm ready. Akihabara yokoso. We made it. I am now in Akiba. I barely ever go here because it's pretty far from where I live. This is where the famous nightclub Mogra is, where I'll be DJing tonight with everyone. I'm really excited. Mogra's a great venue. It's great people. So I always get thrilled when I get the chance to perform there. It's such a good vibe, and I always recommend everyone check it out if they're a big fan of any song in video game music, because that's what the club is known for. A lot of amazing composers and producers and musicians just all around the world have performed there. It's a very famous club in Akiba. So let's get going. It's past New Year's, so they still have all the Christmas lights up, which personally I really like. I like having all these nice little decorations and trees and things. So we just turned down this whole secret alleyway
down this way, and here we are. We're about to, oop, just kidding. We're not here. In fact, I am lying.
This club is known specifically to be an ani-song club, or also a gay music club, but whereas most clubs in the world play mainstream EDM or underground dance music of some kind, Mogra specifically focuses on ani-song, or as we call it, anime song. So this club is known for DJs playing that kind of music. It's a pretty cool thing. These days, especially with conventions and anime becoming more mainstream, there's a lot more opportunities to hear anime music and anime remix music for a club setting. But Mogra was like the first to do it, as far as I know. I think 15 years ago when they opened up, that to have a space dedicated for that. I've DJed there many times. Porter Robinson has DJed there before. It's a really special place, I think, for a lot of people who are involved in the ani-song culture. And it's of course, it's always a treat to go back there, whether you're going there as a fan or you're going there to DJ. So we get to Mogra, it's always a great time. We get in, say hi to all the staff there, we do our sound check. At this stage, you know, everything's pretty chill because this event is full of just friends, right? So Alvin is a friend of mine I've known for over 10 years, since like Boston days, low-key. And it's always nice to do things together, right? This is it, this man right here.
This is the stupidest thing I've ever worn.
How is it stupid? Dude, look at the fit, dude. Dude, look at the Baja socks.
I'm wearing swim trunks right now.
Dude,
like actually.
do they also say Baja on it? Oh, no, not yet. Do you have Baja boxers?
Not to be shown here.
Does those have like set bonus or something?
Yes. Well, I'm not wearing the helmet right now.
The man bit with the plan.
Yeah.
This is who I'm B2Bing with, Asasora. How you feeling tonight?
I'm kind of nervous right now.
I can see you got a nice mask on right now.
Yeah.
What are you gonna play? What do you think?
Some color-based craziness.
He's really good. He's gonna carry the set tonight, but I'm really excited.
I'm very excited that I'm playing with in the event.
This lineup is actually stacked though. Like this lineup, Slimmer Outskirts, Kotori, Hyperlock, Assertive.
Yo, 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 Mogra, make some noise! Real quick, I want to make a big fucking shout to the Prince of Baja Blast, Alvin! He made this all possible. Mogra, make some noise. We're doing quick stop pie.
And that's Baja Blast. That was a fun local show I did, a really fun theme with my fun friends as opposed to my unfun friends. Thank you so much for watching this, and thank you to everyone who watched the Sonic Expo video I did. If you haven't seen it, go see it. That's the travel vlog version. This is just like a local vlog version. And more vlogs to come, by the way. My friend Asu told me after the show ends, he was like, James, you know, you always say, that's crazy. I think you should add that more into your music. To have a little tagline, it's like, you know, that's crazy. So you know what? I'm gonna add it here. You know what? Yo, that was crazy. That should be my tagline. So you know what? Yeah, you know what? That's crazy. See you gamers later in the next video. What? Yuck.